Okay, so we are live. Diana Charrour. Is that how I say your surname?
Okay, it's an Arabic surname, so the Arabic pronounces Charrour and
Uh-huh.
the Western European Charrour. So
Oh, that's beautiful.
thank you.
Diana, my beautiful joy of business facilitator, joining today in this live that we talk about what if business is a adventure of living. And if you guys can hear music in the background and you can see the school lights, I am in a cafe. So I'm living the adventure of business. Now, Diana, I know that you became GCF maybe 2, 3 years ago, and you are one of the most excited facilitators for Joy Business. I just wonder, how was your business and how did you look at business before becoming a Joy Business, and now after you are a Joy Business facilitator?
Oh my God. So for me, business before becoming a Joy of Business facilitator and a certified facilitator, what is required to become a Joy of Business facilitator, I was in a normal salary job, Monday to Friday, five to no 8 to 5. So this kind of quite normal, safe job with a safe income every month, very regularly, but not really moving or changing something. And I was always looking for something different, but I really didn't dare to jump into the independence, being yes self-employed. For me, all my family are employed, so we are not the entrepreneur family where I'm coming from.
Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah. Having the certainty of the job, and you're like, oh my God, I'm
Yes,
sure there's
so
more to that.
you have your regular income, you have a safe job, you and yes, and I started playing okay with the access tools, and then came 2020. We all know what was in 2020. It was Corona time, and I started really my bars facilitator business from then, and suddenly everything stopped. So
Wow.
and yes, and I was really disappointed until my first BDD class, business done different class,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
in I don't know, April 2020. Big shout out to amazing Rachel O'Brien who invited me to
Ah,
this different
amazing.
class. And really this shifted my world because I started really playing with those tools
Uh-huh.
from the manual, and asking questions, what else is possible? What if this reality is not my reality for business, for creation, and so on? And my
Yeah.
ex business exploded in 2020.
That's amazing. And were you already a access consciousness translator because you're translating to Germany? Were you a translator or you also became a translator with that change?
It's I was translator, but only for Susi Gozzi and for the language German to French because my mother is French.
Um,
So I was not really comfortable, as I told you before the interview, with English. I nearly failed in graduation because of English. So English
yeah,
was
yeah.
I'm not good enough. So and
Mm,
then came Corona, and a lot of people asked me, "Are you ready to translate into English?" I said, I'm not sure. So okay, and asking questions. Thank you. What will it create if I tried out? And it expanded my universe. And I said, okay.
wow.
And I jumped in and I translated for a lot of facilitators. And but the next step, becoming an access approved facilitator, again took a moment
Yeah.
because again, I thought I'm not good enough.
Oh, no questions in there, you see,
No
everyone?
question there. And, okay, but that is thanks to amazing Susie Gotzi. She facilitated me
Wow.
on this topic, and she said, "How will be the life, your life, and also the universe, if you are becoming an access translator?"
And then,
Yes,
and
and
not only you become an access consciousness facilitator, you become a joy of business facilitator. What was that jump? Or
what was
did you know?
for me, as I told you, the first BDD class was Rachel, what changed so much for me and my business. And it was, I wanted to become a Joy of Business facilitator. And that's why I had to become a certified facilitator.
That's so good. I love it. I love it.
So this was really the
The
target.
excuse.
Yes.
The target. Yeah, I love that.
And suddenly it was super fast. When I started becoming or being on the way, becoming a certified facilitator, okay, before when I started with Access, I just got all the list with all the classes, the prereqs, the telecalls. And in my universe, okay, that will never work. Never you will have the money, that never, okay, done. Class facilitator, facelift, okay, doing some body process classes, all fine. So, and then, okay, asking questions. Thank you. BDD manual. Okay, what is required? What does it take? What have I be and do to become really a certified facilitator?
Wow.
And I went on with every time when I created money, okay, what kind of telecall can I do? Boom.
So we are talking about the prereqs to become,
Yeah.
because there are quite a few prereqs. Just because
Mhm.
then you get ready to facilitate. I mean, you're being through things and you're being facilitated, or even if you watch the class that you can get from the shop, you are ready to facilitate those classes from Joy of Business. And how was, because I'm so excited with this conversation. How was your first Joy of Business class? What did you facilitate, and how was it for you to facilitate that class? Was it BDD? Was business done different?
No, I think I started with some Joy of Business taster
Uh
before
huh.
online taster. Okay, we still was in Corona time, and I think I'm not sure. No, 2022. I think I became the first time Joy of Business facilitator. Yes, but as I started with some online course, Joy of Business taster, and my first classes was the Access Business and Money. Now it is Business, Money, and Profit
Hmm.
class.
One
The
day.
one class I really loved this class because it was one day an amazing manual and so much information in there, so what people can start to play with the business and
Yeah.
different tools.
Yeah.
Really, there's a lot of resources and possibilities in there. And of course, I use these tools also. For example,
Yeah.
the financial awareness, the 10% account, and okay, questions.
I love
And
that.
yes, business done different class. I only facilitated one, the other didn't happen. I have another scheduled in spring, so as a program,
Well,
but that's possible.
well, and you keep creating, and you're creating in a way that your business also. I'm sure, as you said, you're using the tools, you're creating with the businesses and with Joy Business. So, because there's a phenomenon that happens with all of the facilitators after they facilitate the first BDD or a BDD class, a business and different, they go like, "Oh my God, that was the best class ever in my life." How was it for you after you facilitated your first business and different class?
It, how was it? It was oh my God, I'm facilitating so much class. I really have to go back in this energy. Yes, it's the same like facilitating a foundation. You are going with the participants through the manual, and I'm discovering even more by
Yeah.
facilitating those classes. And yes, seeing those people choosing different after those BDD classes as I did was really exciting. So yes.
That is so cool. And tell me something. So, for anyone that's here now in the future, what questions or tools can you share with us that really helps and assists you to create more with your business?
Okay, for me, one really game changer moment was nobody is doing business like I do.
Yeah.
So we are always looking, oh, look what they are creating, look the big classes they have, or even so they are very successful. Okay, but this is their way doing business. We
Exactly.
can, yes, I can receive the energy from this, but I'm not. So this reality is so much on to
Very.
compare, to go in
Yeah.
competition. So, and for me, just this question: how would I create my business? What is my way creating my business? And then I started from there. And it's maybe I'm creating stuff nobody else is creating the same way, but for me it works. Sometimes when I see someone, oh, okay, I tried out, then suddenly, for example, I did the 30 by 30 challenge and I
Yeah.
put it on a Facebook Live event. So that I'm doing a Facebook Live. Nobody signed up. So then I ask a question. Okay, is it the right time? Is it the 30 by 30 challenge? Okay, what does it take to change it? Okay, I had to ping. What is when if I'm doing this in Telegram? I changed the creation from Facebook Live to Telegram. So I bing, 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 bing.
That's it. I mean, you went to question and then you had the awareness. Okay, maybe the platform that I'm using is not what is required. This call wants something else.
It works for others on Facebook Live, but for me, apparently, Telegram is the platform where it creates more ease for the people who are coming to my classes. So it's
I love that.
uh,
It's this cheerful that you have this really cheerful and happy energy when you talk about your joy of business and your creations. And yeah, so before we go, would you like to leave a question for everyone here so they can look into, and you already gave us a few tools, but if they're looking to their businesses now and they are a little bit stuck or not sure what to do, what question can they ask?
yes. So we in this reality, and I tend to do it, still do it. That I'm always looking, what can I do for my business? What have I to do? What have I to look for? So maybe play with the question, what can I receive from my business? What information can I receive from my business? Really to look at your business, the business at all, or your different projects. So we say there are different, yes, conscious entities. So, and you can play with. So, what can I receive from them? What kind of information can I receive? If I as the same I did with the 30 by 30, I received the information, okay, maybe change the platform. So
Yeah.
you could be surprised what information can come to you when you just receive from your business.
I love that. Wow. Thank you so much, Diana. Thank you. And if anyone would like to know more about you, to find more about what classes you are facilitating, I know you facilitate in Germany. I hope you are facilitating in English because your English is amazing. If you're not, please.
Yes, okay. I'm asking questions. Yes, it will be definitely a way looking at it, facilitating classes in English. I'm offering already, as I'm living near the Netherlands border, I'm offering already BAS classes in English on
Great.
the website. That is possible.
I love that. And where can people find you? I'm sure in your profile and Access Consciousness website and somewhere else.
Yes, you'll see my name. It's a little bit tricky to write, so you find me on Facebook, and I have also a Telegram group. Yes, contact me so I can invite you. Empower minus you, is it the name? And I'm working on my website. It's not finished yet. Diana-Charrour.de. So, but it's not.
Amazing.
It's work in progress.
Exactly. Well, thank you so much, Diana, for joining me today. And
Thank
thank
you.
you, everyone. And we talk soon. Bye bye.
Yes. Bye bye.